Blair House is the oldest residential building in Cedar Rapids. It was built as a residential property in 1965, and it is 67 condominiums, all owner-occupied, privately owned condominiums. So I maintain all compliance with the city as well as common area maintenance. I oversee that and day-to-day administrative responsibilities. We have all the equipment run from the 11th floor, which is uncharacteristic of most residential buildings in town. This equipment was installed in 1965, so it's older, and it is maintained regularly, but obviously there are concerns that we could be missing something in the cracks somewhere or something not being handled as efficiently as we'd like, and we wanted a second set of eyes on that from the experts that could help us be more streamlined.
I'm an energy advisor for Alliant Energy through all their different programs. What we do is we go into businesses and find concerning issues with energy efficiency. What we were looking at when we came to Blair House was, first they had higher usage than normal, and then we're looking at all of their systems. Their biggest concern was their AC unit and how they could tighten that up to be a little bit more efficient.
You could tell as soon as he got here that he knew what he was doing. His expertise seems to be above and beyond what we expected. And so even though you take somebody up to the 11th floor and you start to show them this monster equipment, he knew exactly where he was going, he knew what to look for.
The biggest recommendation was their AC unit. So they're not going to be able to take that out, but they can do little small things to make it a little bit more efficient. So they can put mastic on it that will seal all of the different junctions within the AC. You can seal that unit up and make it extremely efficient. Other recommendation was programmable thermostats. Right now they just have the old dial thermostats. You really don't have any way of monitoring that. It's mainly just a person by person turning it up. There's a lot of air in those. So if you get a programmable thermostat, you can set it to 7 days. So that way you can have a structure. It just uses less energy that way.
It was actually quite surprising, which was a peace of mind is what we really ended up getting. I was kind of expecting little bits and pieces of things falling through the cracks that we simply weren't aware of, or different areas where we were losing energy that we weren't aware of. And what really came through was that this building is run very, very efficiently, and there were only a couple of recommendations to save an amount of money that was much less than we thought we were losing. So it was really beneficial. It was a relief to know that we're actually running things very efficiently and that we didn't have any noticeable big ticket items coming down the road that we would have to reallocate money towards.
With our recommendations, if they follow all of those recommendations, they would see pretty drastic drop in their energy consumption. I would say probably within the first 2 years they would see something. So anyone questioning that they should have an audit done, it's free of charge. It's a great way of knowing what systems you have currently in your building. It's a great way of documenting your energy use per year and then ways to save through Alliant Energy rebates. I would have an energy audit done every 5 years just because the changing of the systems, changing of furnace efficiencies, AC efficiencies, and then also rebates is a big one.
I would certainly recommend an energy audit for other businesses, as well as the fact that I've already done it in one of my other buildings and plan to do it in another building just because it went so smoothly and so efficiently and really, again, gives you that peace of mind.